All right, we're loading into race number 3 of the playoffs for the NOS Energy Cup Series here. Tonight, the race will be at Darlington. Big race for a couple guys. They're going to have to race their way in or possibly even win the race to make the next run of the playoffs here. We got the man who's been on fire lately, that man Perky, on the pole tonight, coming to the green. On the outside of him, we got Buckshot. Turn 1's always pretty tight going into. The track itself is very tight. Looks pretty clean so far here. Buckshot clears Perky here going into 3. Clean, well, I say pretty clean first lap here, Darlington. We got a few guys all over there. Oh, someone's in the wall there. That looks like Ratliff there in 42, I believe. Oh, someone's around. 42's around on the back straight away. He's one of those guys. Got an inmate too. 42 is one of those guys tonight that has to win to make it to the next round of the playoffs. Big race for him tonight. Alright, we'll see what happens here come up on this restart. We'll see if Buckshot tries to keep the lead there on the bottom. Start of the race there, we had Perky there taking pretty easy there from the pole position. See if Perky can get around Buckshot here. Need a lot of give and take in this race here. Looks like Perky giving Buckshot the preferred line going into 1. Perky won the race a couple weeks ago. He's already locked in. Perky's locked into the playoffs. Getting a run on the 4 here. Got action a little bit in the back again. We got a new driver tonight running there. We got Travesty there in the 71. The 71 paint scheme reminds me of the old Dave Marcus. Hopefully he can drive a little faster than old Dave did later in his career. A lot of people forget that Marcus in his younger days there was actually a pretty solid NASCAR driver. Can't remember how many wins he has offhand, but I just remember him for being a guy that just kind of drove around the track there almost like a Derek Cope. Alright, going green here. See here if we can get a couple of green flag laps here. See if guys can separate a little bit here. Sounds like the old bread man might have blew his engine tonight again. During the race on Friday night, he blew it as well. Good thing for him, he might lose his points lead here, but good thing for him is he won last week, so he's locked into the playoffs. And he was sitting with a 6-point lead coming in tonight. That's probably going to evaporate, but sure he has a few bonus points locked away for the next round. We got to keep our eye on is oh no, actually the number 9 is still running. The number 3 there, the Green Hornet, that's a guy we got to keep our eye on tonight. He's 20 points behind a playoff spot. He can point his way in with a solid run here as a couple of guys sitting in the points right now is didn't make the race tonight, so need a solid run from him. He'll be able to advance to the next round. Looks like Cocky was in the wall. Alright, Inmate looking underneath the 3. Those kind of gives him a lot of room. Got the 42 looking to make a move. Gets this underneath someone back there. Got Buckshot still in the lead. 48 on second. Number 9 there. A little different paint scheme than I think last week there. Moving up to third place. Definitely got some bad info there about blowing a motor there. It looks like he's running pretty solid there. Looking to add on to his bonus points and his point lead. All over to 48 there for second. They've had quite the battle here the last few weeks. Wouldn't say any dirty racing, but it's been a lot of hard fought racing. Underneath on the 48, see what happens when you come off the corner. Oh, and they touch, and the 9's on the inside of the wall. The 48 hits the wall. 9 gets the worst end of that. A lot of cars damaged there. Alright, 42's in the pits. Charlie there, looks like he's got a little damage there. I'm not sure if that was from this incident. Alright, we'll see if anyone comes in the pits here. Track position is going to be pretty key, I think, tonight. So far, I think this is the third caution of the night. Looks like the 4 is going to... Oh, he might be ducking in here. Ducking into the pits. Looks like the 71's going to stay out. 42, he's going to stay out. It looks like he was in the pits when the caution flag came out. He's driving around. Maybe he's getting a lap back here. Guess we'll see what happens when they line up. Looks like one of the reasons to come into the pits here right now is everyone that comes into pits here should be able to make it the rest of the way on fuel. It looks like the 4 is going to be the first one off, the 24, then the 48. Got a little throwback scheme there on the 24 tonight. And number 4 car there looks like it'd be a good Halloween car there. Looks like the 71's gonna be our leader. 42, I think, getting a lap back there might be a lucky dog. Gonna go back to the tail end of the field. All right, looks like we're going green here. Guys into the wall. See if they keep it there. If guys can get by the 9, squeaks by a little bit. The 4 looking, trying to get by the 71 here. A gray car there. Not sure what car that is. Looking to make a move. Look, he's up to 5th. Oh boy. 4 got in the wall. There might be another caution on the track. Right now on the 71 there might have made a pretty good decision staying out on the track, because he might just win this on first stage by default. Looks like that 48 capitalized up to 3rd place again. Got one guy that darted into the pits. See who that gray car is there sitting in 5th place. That's that 55 car of beast mode. Let's see if we go green this time by. All right. Coming to the restart zone here. Here we go. 71 gets a good start. 48 up to 2nd. 4 in 3rd. Beast mode in 4th. I see if the 71 can hang on here. Good turn 1 and 2 here. See what happens in 3 and 4. 48 looking to the inside. Looks pretty clean. 48 clears them. 71 hanging on to 2nd place here. 4 and 3rd. Oh, someone's in the wall. I think that's that interstate battery car. The 42's around there of Ratliff. Not sure who's on the inside wall. Not sure if we're going to stay green here. 71 hang on to 2nd. That number 9 car there's lurking in 3rd place. 71's hanging tough there in 2nd. 9 clears them. A lot of cars damaged right now. We got Perky here to a pretty comfortable lead here. We'll see if that number 9 there of Breadman can close in the gap there. Hanging tough there for 3rd is the 71. The 4 looking like he's going to have him on the outside here going into turn 1. Oh, the 71's fighting him back. Got a caution on the track again, I believe. Got that 43 car looking pretty rough. 42 there, spun there about a lap or 2 ago. Damage on the Hornet. He's that guy. He's got to have a solid finish here so he can sneak into the playoffs here. The 42 and the 3 have a lot of work cut out for them tonight. Right now, locked into the playoffs are pretty comfortable. Is well, first two locked in for sure. Is we got Perky and then Buckshot, or Perky and Breadman there locked in. Then you got Buckshot sitting in second place in points. He's sitting pretty good. Wreckfest in fourth. I got Rock Bottom. I'm not sure if he made the race tonight. Here, let's take a look. I don't think Rock Bottom's in, but I think he's going to be safely in because you know, Charlie's right behind him. He'll be in. Cocky should be good. He made the race tonight. Then DL Rock and Inmate are tied right before the bubble there. And DL Rock didn't make the field tonight, but Inmate's here, so he'll be locked in. I think Cocky's going to lead us to the line this time, I think. Coming to the restart zone here. Here we go. Going green. Right, the number 9 got a pretty good restart there up to second place. Two guys already in back there. Cocky scrapes the wall. The 9's going to capitalize going into 3. Oh boy, we got Rex already in the back. That's the number 4 of Buckshot there. I think that's the 24 throwback there. Caution on the track here. When we go green, there'll be about 20 to go. Not sure how many laps were in this first stage, but might be some of the longest 20 laps we've ever had in racing here. So we'll see if we can get a couple green flag laps going here. Yeah, if I was that 46 car of Cocky there, I don't think I'd be pitting, or even the 9 here. Definitely don't want to be in the back right now. It's where everything's happening. Ooh, number 9 gets a pretty good start there. Alright, see if they can fan out finally here. I think that 9 is just going to set sail here if we actually do have a couple green flag laps here. Pretty good corner of 1 and 2. Looks like on beast mode might have scraped the wall there, but recovers well. Got Inmate there lurking in 5th place there. 48 looking on the outside of Cocky. Let's see if he can make the pass. Looks like he clears them. Touches the wall a little bit, comes down. Looks like everyone's going to keep her going. Cocky touched the wall a little bit. Ratliff there up to 6th place. Probably has get the damage fixed here. Beast Mode making a move up to 3rd place. Inmate up to 4th. Ratliff in 5th. Cocky into the wall a little bit. Oh, he got someone around there. That's the 43 and the 3. Bad break for them. Not sure if the yellow's going to come out. Doesn't look like there's too much damage. Number 9 is kind of setting sail right now. 48's got a pretty good advantage over this 3rd place here. 71 making a move on the 42. Looking strong. Looking to make a move on the 56. clears him. Looking to come back. Ooh, someone's loose on the bottom there. Looks like he's hung on to it. I think that's cocky. Yeah, not sure if there's a car out there that hasn't got a Darlington stripe yet tonight. Yeah, that 48, he did get his earlier there though too. But at the end of the night, not sure if we're going to be able to read the numbers on passenger side of the cars there. Got Inmate making a move there. Buckshot up to 4th place, I believe. 71 car looking pretty strong. Ratliff there was looking good, but falling back a little bit here. Good to see some good green flag racing here. Beast Mode looking on the inside of Inmate. Oh boy, here we go. Good save. Good driving there. Thought for sure we were going to see another caution there. Everyone held on to it. Looks like the 9 still has a pretty comfortable lead over the 48. 48 is almost a full straightaway ahead of 3rd place. Buckshot looking to start work on the 71 here as we enter turn 3. I believe he qualified 2nd this evening. A guy to keep an eye on as well as the race goes on. Looking on the inside of 71 for 3rd. Looks like he's got it clear. 71 gets a little bit loose off the corner. 71 back to 4th. Back up to 5th place again. Is that 42? 6th place you got there, Wreckfest. Inmate back to 7th. 8th place, I think, is Charlie, if we can get a good look here. Yep. 9th place would be Cocky. See if Buckshot there on the number 4 can get any ground there on 2nd place. So we can get a lap count here coming up. Well, looks like Beast Mode has gone a lap down. Had a little trouble there. Coming to the line this time, be 8 laps to go. 42, or the 24 there. Not sure what happened there. Caught the tail end. Yeah. Guys are pretty spread out right now. Let's see what happens here the last few laps here as the tires wear off. Cars will probably get a little bit more loose. Got Perky there. I don't think he's gaining any time, not losing any time to the leader. Number 4, same thing. 71 still looking pretty strong there in 4th place. I think that's his first race in the league here, looking good. Ratliff there off the top 5, as we said, has to win the race tonight to get in to the next round. And it looks like I might have jinxed the 71. Boy, he was looking great. Oh no, he hits the wall. The inmate hits him as well. Man, the 71 was looking really... Oh, and then he gets hit again by Cocky, and then beast mode involved. I would think that's going to bring out a caution. Boy, some good green flag laps there. As I said, it looked like it was going to... See, we... Alright, looks like we got disconnected from the race there for a minute. See if we can catch in and try to get this shootout. Unfortunately, there's 1 lap to go here. We're going to miss some of the action here. Looks like the 48 was able to sneak the stage win there. Apologies for not getting disconnected from the race here. Looks like the number 9 there was able to hang on to 2nd place. 3rd place there would be the Howell machine in the 43. 19 of Charlie. Running out the top 5 there would be the number 4 of Buckshot. Not sure what happened on that restart there. Looks like stage 2 is going to be of about 47 laps here. Alright, going green here. A Buckshot. Big mover here. 48 gives them plenty of room going into 1. 9 settles into 3rd. .48 all over to 4. 9 looking on the outside of the 48. Guys are all over in the back there. Alright, see if guys can settle down there. Top 4's got a pretty comfortable advantage there over 5th place. Wreckfest way in back there. Oh boy, someone lost it going in the corner there. That was the Green Hornet. As I said, one of those drivers that has a good race there to be able to point his way into the next round. Inmate looking on the inside of the 43. Can't even... Oh. This track is good racing for about 1.5 cars. Oh, Buckshot smokes the corner there coming off of turn 2. 948 passes him. Let's see if it has any damage, how that affects the rest of this stage here. 19 and 4th there of Charlie. 5th would be Travesty. Pretty solid recovery there of what we saw happen to him before the end of the stage and before we got disconnected from the race here. Wreckfest, they're sitting all the way back in 10th. Let's see if he can make a move here yet. Looks like the 4 there just smoked the wall there about a lap and a half ago. Was recovered well. Looks like '42 got by the 24 again. 24 underneath the 20 or underneath the 42. All right, good to get some good green flag laps here. Guys are spread out. Let's take a look at our leaders again here. See if they stay content pulling away from the rest of the field, or if they get a little racy here. Number 4 losing a little bit of ground there to the top 2. This does stay green. They will have to make one scheduled pit stop here this stage. So far, we haven't had to worry about that tonight. Looks like the 9 might have got a little bit of loose there. And we spoke too early about green flag pit stop there. Caution on the track's going to bunch the field back up here. I assume everyone's going to come into the pits. Oh, it actually looks like the 71 might be staying out again. Maybe he's thinking caution's going to breed cautions, and All right, field is pretty well shuffled here. We got the 9 and 48 and the 4, the 3 fastest guys so far in the back end there. Coming to green there, the 71 leading us to the line. Beast mode on the outside. Whoa! Cocky goes from about 7th or 8th all the way to the lead. Not sure how that's legal in racing, but now we got Wreckfest there capitalizing. That might have been one of the most interesting starts I've ever seen in my life. 71 did hang on to 3rd. Wreckfest is the big winner on that restart there. 4th place Inmate Beast Mode in 5th. 48 making a lot of moves already, working his way back up. Might be up to 5th, looking to make a move on 5th. Little aggressive there, kind of railroaded Beast Mode there into the wall. Beast Mode continues to lead us here. See if we can get a lap count here of how many to go. 33 to go. Come to the line this time. Oh, hits the outside, hits the inside wall. Cocky gives him a lot of room there. It's pretty courteous driving right there. Oh, we got Perky looking on the inside of Travesty there. 42. Way down low there. How long till that 48 gets to the top 2 here? Looks like the 24's had a pretty solid recovery there after that last couple laps ago there. 71 hanging tough there. The 43's all over him. 9's being pretty patient, but on the outside of pass clears on the 42. About 30 laps to go here. Long way to go in stage 2 here. If I had to predict, I don't think we've seen the end of cautions this stage. 43 on the outside of 71, 9 looking to pass the 43. It's a pretty solid drive in there. Thought things were going to get a little interesting. 4 looking to make a move there in the 43. 4 looking to make his move now. Doesn't want to let that number 9 out of his sights. Green Hornet all over Inmate there. So we see Charlie there as well, just biding his time. Meanwhile, the 48's caught our 2nd place driver there in Cocky in the 46. Long way back there to 4th. 4th place, I think, is the Breadman now. See if Cocky can hold off that 48 for a lap or 2 and allow the Breadman to gain a little ground here. 24's pulled a little bit away from 2nd place here. Long way to go on this stage. Working hard to get around the 46, trying to pass him as clean as possible. 24 car here is loving the battle back there, is allowing him to pull away just a little bit. We got word there in the first stage that he has a long run car here, so we'll see how that works out for him here with these green flag laps. 48 on the inside, the 46. Think he has him clear this time. right, we'll see. Set sail to for the lead here. See what happens. The 46 is fighting back though, diving underneath the 48. Not going to give it up easy. Meanwhile, that's allowing the number 9 there to close in a little bit. 5th place there. Buckshot's worked his way back up. It's good to see some green flag laps here. 6th place in the 43 there of the Howell machine. 7th in his Ratliff. 8th place there, 71 of Travesty. Nine all over to 46, looking to make his move there. Looks like he has him clear. Alright, see if 9 can catch the 48. Not too far away. Looks like the 24 there is has himself a comfortable lead at the moment. We have seen that car get loose at other times of the race here. Ooh, 9 catches the 48 quickly underneath him. Clears him for 2nd place. Set sail on trying to hunt down that 24 car now. That also another car part of the Hendrick stable there. Looks like something might have happened to that 42 car there. He was running pretty decent there. $71 around. Oh, the 19 drills him. The 3 gets into it. Not sure what happened with the 71 there. It's going to be a pretty big break of the 42. Caution is out. Big break for the guys that couldn't make it all the way on fuel. Now it looks like everyone's going to be able to make it. It's going to shuffle things up now. I think 24 is our leader again. 9 gets a great restart there. Clear up going into turn 1. 48 in 3rd. Cocky in 4th place. He's looking pretty good there at this stage. 5th place of Buckshot. I think that 71 must not lost too much ground there after that accident. I think he's up to 6th. Four trying to get around the Cocky there, 3rd or 4th. Ooh, 24 closed in on the 9. See if he's got something for that 9 car. Top 3's breaking away from 4th place. Buckshot's trying to get around there for looks like he lost a little bit of ground there. 71 up to 5th. 9 getting a little bit of loose. 24 trying to get underneath him. Oh, 24 into the wall, into the inside wall. Tough break for the 24 car there. He's looking real fast. See if he can recover here. Hang on this stage. 48 car capitalized off of that. Getting word of caution on the track. Not sure what exactly happened there. Might have been 43. It'll allow the 24 to regather things. Looking like our leader is going to come into pits. Top 2. See Cocky staying out. Looks like he might be the only one. Thought maybe he'd have some friends there would stay out with him. It's only going to be about 12-13 laps to go when we take the green again. Alright, 48 up the second here. Third place, beast mode. Big loser there is a number 9 there. Goes from first all the way back to 6th. See if Kaka goes hard into turn 1 here. Try to win this stage if he gives room to the 48. Here we go, green. 13 to go, I believe. Cocky gets a good start there. Clear going into 1. Peeking to the inside. Oh. Cocky hanging tough there in the lead. 48 looking to clear him. 48 to the lead. Inmate running trying to make a pass for third. Can't quite make it happen. Buckshot looking for fourth. 24 diving to the inside. Number 9 to 5th. That man Perky's looking pretty good this stage at the moment. Buckshot looking for 3rd. Buckshot closing in on 2nd place here. Beast Mode hanging tough there for 4th. Buckshot looking to the inside of 46. See if he can clear him going to turn 1. Oh, we got Breadman working up back up to 4th place here. Alright, actually the 48 hasn't got too far away. Let's see if Buckshot's got anything for the 48 here. Not too many laps left in the stage here. Four's closing in on the 48, looking to the inside. Touches a little bit. Will there be any give and take? Looks like the 4's got him clear. And just as the 4 makes the pass, caution comes out. It's gonna be about 4 to 5 laps to go. Alright, number 4 gets a good start there. 9 looking to capitalize on the outside of the 48. Those two have a history of racing hard together. Oh, the 9 into the wall, 48 on. Oh, we got someone shooting to the inside there. I think that's a Charlie there, maybe. Guys racing hard, trying to get those stage points here. Come to the line here. There'll be 2 laps to go. We got Buckshot. Looks like if he can just run 2 clean laps here, he's going to have this stage. Number 9, a Breadman there. The guy that's in jeopardy losing some more positions there is Perky there in 3rd place. Perky's had a fast car the whole race, but oh, Cocky loses it. Will they be able to complete one more lap? Oh, Charlie drills him. See if that brings out a caution. They're able to race back to the line. We got Wreckfest there, worked his way up to 4th. Fifth place there, Howell. Perky hangs on to 3rd place of the stage. We've got Buckshot getting his first stage of the playoffs here. 2nd there is the Breadman. 3rd place, Perky hangs on there. 4th place would be the 24 car there of Wreckfest. 5th place of Howell. 24 car. Give his pit crew a raise there, going from 4th to 2nd. Let's see how many laps this stage is going to be here. Ford gets a good start. 82 laps to go. See what happens here, if there's any give and take between the 948 going into turn 3. 9 does clear him, it looks like. '24's lurking on the 4 there. Do think that top 4 there are the 4 fastest cars tonight. I could see any of them pulling this win out. We'll see if the 43, the Howell machine there, plays any spoiler. He's hanging tough here the first couple laps. Top 5's pulled away quite a bit from 6th place. Charlie in the back there, the Hornet. He's had a rough night there, the Green Hornet. Now I'm not sure if he's going to be able to point his way in the playoff or the next round or not. Oh boy, the 18 inmate kind of got caught the tail end of that. Looks like everyone keeps it going. Cock, he might be bringing that 46, and no, he's just letting the guys go by there. Alright, get a look at our leader here. The top 5's pretty close here. Four touches the wall. 9 and 24 get into it. Oh, they touched again, the 24. 4 wide there for a second. The 43 capitalizes. Go from 5th to 2nd. What a move by the 43. What a move. Good driving by those guys there. Could have been a big accident there. Oh, 24 and 48 get into it a little bit. Our leader there, the 4 there, would love to see those guys 2nd through 5th there start battling so he can pull away a little bit. Second. 48's lost a lot of spots back there, or a lot of track position back there to 5th. We'll see if he just biding his time here. 24 looking on the inside of the 9. Turn 1's a pretty good spot to pass. The only place that you get a little worried is coming off of turn 2 there. You can get a little bit loose. Four's pulling away a little bit. '71. Not sure what happened to him. He had been looking pretty good this race. He did have that accident there in stage 1, but he's been up front in the top 5 quite a bit tonight, though. His first race, I believe, in the league. Number 9 is pulling a little bit away from 3rd place, closing in on the leader. Lots of laps to go here. Darlington's a historic track. If you run the full distance, you'd have 500 miles. Tonight they'll be going about 250. It's a track that drain you physically and mentally. Not much room for air. It's definitely one of those top 5 tracks that drivers do want to try to get in a win at. You got the Daytona 500, everyone wants to win, obviously. You got the Coke 600 as a pretty important race. And then up there with that, you have the Darlington race there. I'd say Indy is probably a track too that drivers would like to win at. The 4 all over to 9 all over to 4 there for first. 9 showing some patience. Another thing I say with Indy is it's usually a pretty boring race, kind of hard to pass. 24's dropped back to 5th. 48 looking to make his move now. Maybe his tires are coming in. Looking underneath 3rd. Can't quite make the move. Four's holding off the 9 so far. Not for sure how much longer he can do it. Not sure what happened to him. Got loose off that corner. 9 looking for the lead. See what happens to the 48 there. Lost a lot of time there. Doesn't look like too much damage there. Top 2's pulling away here. .42 slow on the inside there. Not sure what happened there. A lot of damage there. It's one of those drivers he's got to win tonight to get into the next round. Whew. That 18 car looks pretty rough. 71 looking to make the pass on him. .48's hoping for a caution for sure. 9 all over to 4. 9 showing a lot of patience here. Smart driving though, if you ask me. He is looking to make the pass finally here. Looks like he has him clear. Having ourselves a long green flag run this time. I think they can go about 33-35 laps on the fuel. If it was to go green all the way, they'd have to make 2 pit stops. Kind of don't think that's going to happen. It would be good to see at least the 1 green flag pit stop though. 42 might be the first car a lap down. Caution does come out. I think he'll get the lucky dog. Take that back. The 18 might be the first car lap down now. Coming up on the 71. If they're able to put him a lap down, that'll make him the lucky dog. See what happens here if the leader can clear the 71 for a clean pass, or if he's going to have to work to get around them. 71 all over the track. Touches the leader a little bit. Leader does get by at least. Not sure if he got any damage from that. Second place gets by. Number 9 might have to check his pants after the race after that one, though. Pretty sure he's got a few racing stripes there. If you look, I think you might be able to see a little bit of damage on our leader's car there. Right now, our top 2 are pulling away quite a bit. A lot of damage on that number 3 car. .43 trying to get around the 18. 18's a lap down. Third place back there is Wreckfest in the 24. .42 car is in the pits. See here if this is a scheduled pit stop for him or what's going on here. See, Green Hornet there continues to make laps. Be curious at the end of the race here to see if he can get enough points here to move on to the next round. Cocky's car looks pretty clean. He's stayed out there a couple different times and led a couple laps there, having himself a nice race. Might be the cleanest car on the track. Beast Mode's got a little damage there on the right side of his hood. That 18 car, whew, almost looks like a modified. Still not sure what happened to the 48 there. I mean, saw him get loose there, but lost a lot of track time a few laps ago. Right. See if we can get that 42 car. Might have called it a night. Might be a blown engine there. Not going to be able to probably move on to the next round of the playoffs. As we work through the field here. 19's hanging tough in front of the 48. And we get a picture of our leaders coming into the view here. Then number 9 is pulling away from a second place there, a Buckshot, closing in on the 48. The 48 better work on that 19 a little bit there. Try not to go a lap down here. I think we're getting close to green flag pit stops here. Probably start seeing some pit stops here in the next couple laps. Alright, we got 48 looking to pit here. He's about to 4th place car going to be pitting and 3rd place. Got just right about 50 laps to go here. Number 9 car is looking pretty good right now. Probably see him in the pits here in about the next 5 laps or so. Oh, 9 gets past the 43, probably just came out of the pits. Well, we got a mess coming up. The 9's coming up to the mess here. They should be on fresher tires, though. The 24 for sure, 43. See if he can get past. I get a lap back here past the 9. He's on fresher tire as well. See if the 24 and 43 can make up any time short pitting. Kind of surprised the 4 is not trying that strategy. 4 wasn't too far behind. I think if he would pit a couple laps sooner than the 9, I think he could close in a little bit of gap. Oh, the 43 looked to get a lap back, and he gets loose underneath the 9. Oh, then he got the 19 spinning all around our leader. See what happens here. See if there's a caution. All right, looks like there is a caution on the track. That might make only 2 or 3 cars on the lead lap. It's going to be interesting how this all sorts out here. Maybe that was a good decision by the 4 staying out there. It's going to be interesting to see how things shake out here. We do know that our top 2 cars are the 9 and the 4. Not sure who's in 3rd place. that 3 car hasn't pitted yet. He might be a big winner here. Green Hornet is in 3rd place. Big break for him, that caution. 4th place is Cocky. Does look like we do have a few cars that are on the lead lap. I think they took the wave around there. Yeah, we're back to green. 9 gets a good start. 4 get. Whoa, I'm not sure what happened there. Someone came down way hard. Whew, man, the Hornet was sitting in 3rd. Terrible start. I think he's the one that got his nose chopped off. I am getting word that the 48 is still 1 lap down. I'm not sure if he's the first car lap down. By that time, might put him on a lead lap. Big break. I think the 48 is back on the lead lap now. Big break. We are getting word that the 19 has blown a motor. I think we started the night with 12 cars down to 10. Looks like we must not have a couple guys pit here. Our leader is the 4 car, capitalizing there. Beast Mode is second. The 24 has worked his way up to 3rd place. 46 and 4th. Our previous leader there in the 9 and 5th. 24 making a move on 2nd. .40 to go. Gonna be one more pit stop needed here. 24. Not sure what happened there. Hangs on to 2nd place. The 9 back up to 3rd. 4th place still cocky. Number 4 there. Still holding a steady lead. 48's worked his way back up to 6th. Working on 5th. Oh, the Beast Mode gets in the wall. Hits the 48. I think that's the 71 up to 5th now. Alright, is that the 40? That's actually the 43. Up to 5th. Oh boy. The 24 into the wall. Man, he's got a fast car tonight, but still gonna be at least one more pit stop tonight, though. If I had to guess, there's probably gonna be at least one more caution as well. Cocky hanging tough in 3rd. 43 working all over him. .46 hanging tough there, a cocky. 43 on the outside. 48's lurking. Oh, 46 gets loose. 3 wide. 48. He might go from 5th to 3rd. It's up to 3rd, see if he has anything for the top 2. 71 back up to 6th. 24 is recovered in 7th, see if he can work his way back up. Guys have kind of spread out here for a little bit. .24 trying to get around the 71 there for 6th. Guys are pretty well spread out. Meanwhile, we got the 9 closing in on our leader there. That number 9's car really comes into after about 6-7 laps. 9 all over to 4. Laps to go. I think the guys can make it about 25 on fuel here. 9 all over to 4. Gets into the rear a little bit. Underneath the 4. Neck and neck. The 4 leads that lap, I believe. See what happens going into turn 1. 9 clears the lead in the turn 1. See if he can set sail. 48's had a nice recovery there. It doesn't look to be really gaining any ground though. Sitting in 3rd place. 4th place is that Howell machine. 5th place is Cocky, hanging tough, but 24 is closing in on him quite rapidly. After the first little go around there, the first stage, had a lot of cautions, but there's actually been quite a few green flag laps here, the last second stage and the last stage here. Looks like things are pretty settled here, the top 4 spots. Looks like the 24 was able to get around the 46 there for 5th. Green Hornet's been hanging tough and trying to persevere through this race. Oh, the 43's around. Not sure what happened to 43. Lots of damage on the car. I think he was running 4th place. Looks like turn 2 got the best of on the 43 there. Mentioned a long time ago in the race there that as the tires wear out, they're coming off turn 2 gets quite loose. 71 looking on the inside of the 56 there. Hits the wall. They're following each other into the wall. Monkey see, monkey do, I guess. Meanwhile, the Green Hornet trying to capitalize off of that. Oh, they touch again. There's like a magnet attraction or something between those 2 cars right now. Yeah, number 4 is hanging pretty tight there with the 4. Caution on the track. This is gonna shake things up. Everyone should be able to make it the rest of the way on fuel. Once we go green, there'll be about 20 to go. Big break for the 24 car too. He's got a pretty fast car. See if he can get in the mix. Alright, pit crews. See if anyone's pit crew can gain them a spot or two here. Alright, we got the 4. Gonna be leading us to the line when we go green. We got the 3 car there capitalizing in 5th. Can he hang on for some solid points and sneak into the playoff or the next round? '24 car. Back there quite a bit. Does have a pretty fast car though. Getting close to going green. Here we go. 4 clears the 9 and turn 1 to 48, looking to capitalize. Going hard for 2nd. 4 getting a great start. Oh, the 4 car. Caution on the track. Thought the 4 got loose there. Thought something had happened. Alright, right now we got 19 to go. It's about to get real interesting. Looks like we're going to go single file restarts here, under 20 to go. Pits are open. Cocky going into the pits. Right now there's 18 to go. All right, we're green. It looks like on the 71 with restart of a lifetime here. We got a new leader. Four's in second, third is on ninth. I think we got about 15 to go. It's time to go now. 4 gains a lot of time on the 71 right there. Almost 3 wide for second. 4 loses a 48 on the inside. Gonna lose a lot. Oh, the 48's around. See if he collects anyone else. Oh, Cocky gets into it. Caution on the track here. It's about to get interesting here. All right, we got the 71 leading us to the green. 4 on the outside. See what happens going into turn 1. 4 gets a great start. 9 in third place there. Great start by the 4. Oh, the 9 car. They're all over back there. See if the 71 can hold off the 9 there for a little bit and let the 4 pull away a little bit. Guys are racing hard here. Next time around it's going to be 10 to go. The 9's going to be looking to get around the 71 pretty quick here. Let's take a look at that battle. Oh, the 71's in the wall. 48 in fourth. We know he's got a fast car as well. 5th place there, I think, is beast mode. And Greenhorn, a bad break for him, all the way to the back again. Trying to get those points to make the next round. We got Perky working on 3rd. Alright, we'll see if the 9's got anything for the 4 here coming up. Seems to take that 9 car a few laps for the car to dial in, but we know he's got the fastest car definitely on the long runs. Does he have enough time? Can the 4 car be mistake free the last 10 laps? Nine's closing the gap a little bit. Coming to the line here, be 8 to go. The 48's closing the gap. '71's hanging tough in 4th. 7 to go, I believe, crossing the line. Meanwhile, deep in the pack there, in the middle of the pack there, you got the 24 trying to pass beast mode there for 5th. Nine's closing the gap ever so slightly in the 4. 48's lurking in 3rd place. The bumper to pass. Will they pass him clean? All over to 4. Can the 4 handle the pressure? 48 getting into the 9. Come to the line the next time, be 5 to go. The 48's looking on the inside of the 4. Can't quite make it. Come to the line. Oh, the 9 and 48 get into it a little bit. Allows the 4 to pull away. Alright, before to go here. Can the 9 close the gap on the 4 again? So far the 4 has been pretty mistake free here. 4 to go. Meanwhile, that 24 car, hard to see him here. Can't even see him in our picture here, but the 24 has moved up to 4th place. 48, big run on the 9. Gets by the 9. Meanwhile, while they're racing, the 4 is just pulling away. 3 to go. Got close to that wall but didn't quite touch it. Does he have 2.5 more good laps in him? Can we see our 3rd different winner in 3 races to start the playoffs? 4's looking good so far. 2 to go. And 48 settle down here a little bit. Come to the line here. The 4 is going to see the white flag. 1 more lap to around the track. He can get 4 mistake-free corners here. 48 looking not settling for 3rd, looking for 2nd. Oh, and he loses it. Loses it, come on off of turn 2. Number 4, representing the Kevin Harvick, brings it home, the checkered flag. Looks like on the 24 made a good recovery there for 3rd place. 4th place is the Howell Machine. 5th place Cocky. Looks like the Green Hornet did take 7th place. Not sure if that's going to give him enough points or not. Perky dropped all the way back to 8th after that spin off of turn 2. Let's see if we can get our winner here, Buckshot, in the party here, do a little interview. Definitely was one of the 4 fastest cars tonight for sure. Fastest lap of the race was Perky there. All right, we got our winner in here, Buckshot. Third winner in 3 races here to start the playoffs. Definitely was an interesting race to say the least there.
Yeah, it was a long one. Lots of different things going on. Couldn't get green for a while. Then we finally got it going there, about halfway through.
Well, I think for about the first 8 to 10 laps on fresh tires, it did look like you had about the fastest car. Then after about 8-10 laps, that's when it seemed like the Breadman would be able to reel you in there.
Yeah, I prefer to have long run cars, but for whatever reason tonight I couldn't get the looseness out of it. So it was just really good for, like you said, about 8 to 10 laps, and then the whole last 3/4 of the run, it just got too loose. I just had to do what I can to try to nurse it home. Uh, but yeah, it was, luckily everything worked out there at the end to where it was a short run. I was able to hold them guys off.
Yeah, it was good. Definitely, after the first stage there was actually a lot of good racing there, exciting racing. Even saw some green flag pit stops there. So it actually turned into a pretty good race there the last two stages. But I mean, you definitely had one of the fastest cars on. Like I said, I think definitely maybe even the fastest on the short run there. So definitely good to see you. Looked like you've been struggling there the last couple of weeks, and I finally caught yourself a break and got in winner circle.
Yeah, I've felt like I've had good cars, ever since the playoffs started, and just things just hadn't worked out, and luckily all the stars aligned tonight, and everything worked out and pulled it in victory lane.
There you go. What's did I hear right that Richmond is the first race starting next week of
Uh,
round two?
yeah, I believe Richmond would be next. So if anybody's a little upset today, then it's not going to get any better next week.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Short track racing, Rubbins racing, and everyone will be looking to definitely lock themselves into the round after that. So we'll see what happens. But man, congratulations on the win. Good racing. You probably had one of the cleanest looking cars tonight. A lot of cars were pretty beat up, but it looked like you stayed pretty clean most of the race. So
Yeah. When it comes to Darlington, you need to race the track, not everybody else. So just try to keep it clean and bring it home. Luckily, everything worked out good today.
definitely. All right, well, sounds good, and congratulations again, and we'll catch you guys next week.
All right, thank you. You have a good one.